Hey everyone, how's it going? Here we are, once again, playing Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
So a lot's happened since last time we got together. This has actually been, what, 2 weeks since we got together?
It has been because of Easter.
It's been 2 weeks, yeah, because of the Easter weekend. So that gives you it's kind of a time from what the fuck we've been doing.
It's the week after Easter.
Exactly. And here's the thing. So I actually got some time to farm, and we are now level 80.
Which is
fantastic. We actually learned a whole bunch of new abilities, some critical pluses, Ripple Drive, which is really good if you're surrounded, some Vortex. We learned some really cool shit. And we also upgraded Dawn and Goofy a little bit as well. And the other thing I want to let you guys know is I also went ahead and made a bunch of EXP earrings, which raises it by 20%. So we now have 60% increased experience, and you just have to put it on Goofy. As long as Goofy's in the party, we get the experience.
That's fantastic.
So we don't even have to, we can keep our stuff where it needs to be.
Yeah.
Which is fantastic. I also put on the Oath Keeper. We were kind of on the, about this earlier, but I like it because of the fact that it criticals constantly. So it does lots of damage. And, I mean, if you put on Olympia, you get an extra strength. I mean, I felt that this was, you know what I mean, like, a little better. A little smoother, a little faster. It's a faster weapon, in my opinion. Anyway, one other thing I want to let you guys know. So, in order for me to make these EXP earrings, I had to go and fight 2 really strong monsters. And I had to farm the fuck out of them. And it was really, really tough. I can give you the strategy for that a little later, maybe when we play, and I'll explain those for a little bit, but don't let me forget. I want to talk about those.
Because I'm going to remember that.
Yeah. how to make those. It was a really pain. But here's the other thing I want to mention to you guys. Do it as soon as possible. We haven't been doing a lot of synthesis because for me, I wasn't planning on synthesizing all the items, so I didn't give a shit.
I care about synthesis, goddammit.
Well, we're not doing all the synthesis. I already told you that. We're not doing it.
Yes, we are.
But the point is, like, you have to make 15 items, unique items, as quickly as possible. And the reason for that is because you want this skill called Encounter Plus. Now, I have it turned off because while we're playing this, we don't want to do this. But Encounter Plus means whenever you leave an area and immediately walk back into it, everything comes back. So, like, if you're in, like, a gizmo shop, you can enter the gizmo shop, kill everything, exit the gizmo shop, go right back in. They're all back. You don't have to walk all the way back down to town and everything. So it made it so much easier to farm.
Yeah.
So I had to make a couple extra items in the synthesis thing to get Encounter Plus, so that we were all caught up. And here we are. We're finally at our maximum where we need to be. And I'm going to hand it over to Andrew.
Let's get lost in the...
Yeah, so we have to now continue this way. But I want to let you guys know, so for the EXP rings, there's 2 enemies. There's 2 enemies in particular that gave me a really hard time. The one guy's not so bad, but I can give you his strategy already. So in order to make the EXP earring, and you can look this up online, there's 3 unique enemies that are specific to this game. They're not in the original version. They're only in the PS3 version. And the first one can be found in 2 different places, but the place you want to go is Tarzan's World. This one's really easy in my opinion, but all you got to do is you got to go to the treehouse. And you have to go in and outside of the treehouse, you know what I mean, until you see 3 white mushrooms, and they're going to be frozen in place. You have to do stop on all the mushrooms, all 3 of them. You have to go find them and stop on all of them. That'll summon a gigantic green and white mushroom in the center of the treehouse. Tailsy, shut the fuck up. Whenever you...
Yeah, this is the way it should be.
Yeah. Oh, we're strong, and yeah, everything works out. Now, I don't know what's in my, what's in the
box? You don't know what's
shortcuts. In the box. I don't know what I put for you for shortcuts. Oh, it's back to the way I had it, okay. So you can change that up if you like.
That sucks. If I remember correctly how we had this optional bosses set up, I probably would like to have Blizzard in there.
Yeah, you can move it. You can move it however you need to move it.
Where's the fucking library?
Anyway, though, so back to what I was talking about. In the treehouse, when you fight this green and white mushroom thing, you have to target its head, cast Eriga on yourself. Then you have to cast stop on the monster, and you have to, hit it as many times as you can before stop wears off. Okay? And the higher hits you get, the higher chance it has of dropping it. And one of the best skills you can have equipped is once you're targeting its head, not its body, is you can actually put on Ragnarok, and it does a lot of damage to it, like a lot of hits. So I was able to get that. That one was really easy. There wasn't really anything specific to it, but the other two monsters are much, much, much harder. Sniper Wild is in Traverse Town. It's a little monkey, and if it sees you, it'll summon more creatures, and then you lose your chance. The moment it sees you, you're fucked. So you have to kill the monkey without it seeing you. Okay? And there's a couple methods and ways to do this, but here's the issue. Once you kill one, two appear. Once you kill those two, three appear. So it becomes even harder and harder to not get caught. You know what I mean? There's a couple different strategies out there. One strategy is Dumbo. Because while on Dumbo, you can continuously do damage in a circle without being dealt any damage, and as long as you do damage to them, they can't see you. Like, it's one of those things where, like, even if they do see you for a split second, if you do damage to it, they'll not see you.
Okay.
But Dumbo isn't all that powerful, and it can be a bit of an issue trying to get, like, Dumbo to do a lot of damage to them. So instead, I highly recommend, I found a strategy in which you cast Stop on them, do a bunch of damage, run away. Because then, whenever you do the damage, if it doesn't kill them, you at least you're not within eyesight. You know what I mean? So after doing that, I was able to kill those pretty quickly. Finally, the Giga Shadow, which is in Wonderland. It's in the Bazaar room, but you have to enter through you have to be small, basically.
Okay.
You have to go in and out until you find 3 waves of shadows. Like, there will just be nothing but shadows everywhere. Once you kill all 3 waves of shadows, giant shadows appear. A whole bunch of them. If they do damage to you at all, even just a little bit, like a tiny bit of damage. There's Divine Rose. You need to find Aerith, though.
Is she here right now?
Yeah, they should be. She's down below.
I thought they came here after the second time.
I don't know.
I didn't see anybody, and I
thought she was down below.
Was hanging out up here.
I thought she was down below this staircase.
Is she here right now?
I thought so. Maybe not. Wasn't she? No, the other way. Like, wasn't she behind this corner or something? No.
I think we gotta beat this.
No, okay.
Second time.
Alright, well, let's beat it the second time then. I don't know why I was thinking.
Because then they come back here and they're like, oh, hey, we're from here.
Yeah.
They're from here, guys! After we beat the boss here, they all come and they're like, yay, yay. Yeah. First of all, is that a better fucking key? I wanted to think that it was.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. So this is the best Keyblade we're gonna have in the game because somebody doesn't synthesize.
The Giga Shadows, if they do even 1 hit of damage to you, even if it doesn't do that much damage, they disappear and you lose your chance. So the more you get hit, the more you can't. So once again, you could try Stop, you could try Dumbo, but honestly, like having a high MP bar and just using Sonic Blade was how it got it for me. Just running around, just smashing them all up as much.
Back to where I need to be. Am I going the right path?
I thought you were.
Entrance. I'm in the entrance hall. What is this?
No, this is where you came in.
Want to go in the lift shop? Something?
Yeah, I think you have to go in the lift shop.
I don't fucking like this world.
Do you need me to look some stuff up for you?
I don't. We just gotta get back to where we fought our friend.
Yeah. See, now that we can't just teleport there whenever we want to, yeah, we gotta play this game.
You have no right to have that background.
I like the anime.
Really?
Yeah. May not have seen the whole thing.
Tell me how many fucking episodes you saw, boy. Because they're only 26. What's your excuse for not watching it?
I saw 6 of them.
So you're not even a legit fan. They're bringing that back for 2 more seasons.
No. Really? I don't know how they can. The manga's done.
Fully coolly, dude.
The manga's done. It's only 2 volumes.
Well, they're gonna continue it.
Wow. I don't know how they're gonna.
Why are they doing it for 2 seasons right away?
I want them to. I'm ready for them to bring back Penny and Stocking. That's what I'm waiting for. Season 2 of Penny and Stocking with Garterbell. That's what I want to see.
That was years ago. You showed me that show.
Yeah. It's good.
Why are they not doing it?
I don't know. It's been years. But that's the problem with like Venture Brothers too. I gotta wait 4 or 5 years for a season. For 1 season. It's over again for the season. They did their season finale. I gotta wait another, like, I'm gonna be 30 by the time it comes out.
That's terrible.
Jesus Christ, dude.
What is this place?
I'm trying to.
Not what I want.
I know. You're gonna have to go back until I can get the guide up. You're just gonna have to fuck around for a little bit. What was I gonna say? Anyway, the Giga Shadow. So after I beat all 3 of those, I was able to make a bunch of experience rings. Encounter Plus definitely helps because it makes them appear more often, and it's fantastic. That was my whole point.
Wow. That was really good.
Yeah.
So that's going to be in the best of video. Because unless just you explaining that.
Because unless you want me to actually go to all these places and fight these monsters to show you where they're physically at, which is going to take a whole episode alone just to show you where they're all at and how to beat them.
You know what, guys? The only difference is the PS2 version doesn't look as good, but honestly, it's better because they didn't add all these things.
You can skip cutscenes in this one. I think that's kind of nice. Because after you beat the game, like, 5-6 times,
Still, I'm just saying, like, they made it harder to get stuff you need.
They did. They made it much harder for you to make items and get what you need to be.
So we're just going to hang out here with Claire from Lost, and...
Next time, guys, we'll be able to figure out exactly where we're going. We apologize. It's just, it's hard for us to try to figure out where exactly we need to be and where we're going, but we'll get it figured out. We'll see you guys next time.